And right on the back end of the Slayer's Choice loot pull, I have the Xtreme Explosive Rules loot pulls. We have nothing to gain in here other than some fuse ups for my own account. As I had mentioned in the previous loot pull video, this is strictly for progress in the event. There's definitely some good things in this loot, some shards that hopefully will help some of you recruit some new characters out there, or just some good characters that you can recruit. You'll see I have 111 pulls. I purchased 2 megas and the 1 coin that comes with the club store subscription. So let's go ahead and check out that 1 loot coin from the club. Shout out to the club. We get a 5-star bronze Kabuki warrior. Nothing crazy there. And we're going to go ahead and hit both of our mega pulls in this video. I'm not going to make a video for loot number 1 and loot number 2 because there's just nothing in this for me to get particularly. And I'd like to get this content out sooner than later so that all of you can see what it would be like if you decided to hit the loot. Again, everybody's loot pulls are varying and very different from each other. I'm not really sure what the rhyme or reason to what people get is and what other people don't get. But this is definitely a pretty solid assessment of what you can expect to get in your loot pull, which includes some very free-to-play zombie characters as well. So far, nothing major really to mention. We got the Ray, we got the Zombie Roman, we hit 75 shards of Barrett, and the rest of it is just some zombie freebies, unfortunately. Another Kabuki Warrior for Kyrie. She was also a freebie. 75 shards of Judgment Day Dom. Not a bad trainer these days. Nothing, again, mind-blowing. The ZKO is just a slap in the face to anyone that is spending money, honestly, on a loot pull. Master of the Ankle Lock, he was an MLC Chase character at one point. So if you don't have him, might be a chance to get him in this loot pull. Judgment Day Finn, if you were around not too long ago, they gave him out for free with his gear. Dakota Kai, also a freebie character from her month. 75 more Judgment Day, Judgment Day Dom shards. So far, I think the best thing in this loot pull, and we're almost a third of the way through, is 75 Barrett shards. We see some gold stars, 5-star gold, Dominator Bobby Lashley. That might be the rarest thing so far out of the pull. Probably a 5-star silver coming in with Zombie Roman as well. So that's a couple of Zombie Romans. Not a horrible shout if you're missing him. His days are definitely long behind him. A 5-star gold fuse up for me for Montez Ford. Nothing horrible about that one. Definitely not very good these days since his move damage didn't scale, but I'll take a star fill. I'll take a fuse up. Flash Feud is upon us, so nothing to sneeze at there. Another Kabuki Warrior and another Rey Mysterio WCW. Another Zombie Roman. That makes it 3 so far in 20 pulls. I would like to say if you don't have Zombie Roman and you're chasing him and you decide to hit this loot, please don't blame me that you don't get him. That makes it the second Zombie Seth on the loot. Make it a third. Why not? We're already here. Might as well go for the 3-piece. 100 shards of Mr. Rockin' Reigns. Those are nice. Especially if you don't have them, or if you do have them and you're trying to push to level up that moment. Definitely a solid pickup for just about anybody's roster out there. And immediately followed it up with a ZKO and a damage control Dakota Kai. Just more freebie characters that are absolutely flooding this loot. And following up with the Squalor Club is, oh boy, that's not great. Another Zombie Roman. Yeah, I would be very shocked if you don't have Zombie Roman and you don't walk away with him out of this loot. That's a 4-piece in halfway through our loot. 50 Showboat Sheamus shards. Ultimate himself, Mr. NWO Hogan. He's a great coach. He's available in the Showdown shop as well. You can see I have 100,000+ shards of him. He is not the most rare thing to come across in the loot anymore these days. That is a 5th Zombie Roman. I'm just dumbfounded. That is a 6th Zombie Roman. Yeah, that is crazy. Again, not saying that it's guaranteed, but it definitely looks like Zombie Roman's dropping more often than Zombie Cena in the loot, and that's saying something. Make it 7. Holy. Oh, Lord. Back to Mr. Rey Mysterio Jr., the Trickster. Yeah, I mean, this is veteran Salute Cena. That was a good character when he first came out. Also, a very good event that was actually faction spend based. If every single player in your faction spent, it was $30 at the time, everybody was guaranteed that character. So definitely a very solid event and solid release for him. His use nowadays, not the greatest. Obviously, he's a coach at best. Shout out to NWO Hollywood Stevie Ray. He was also very, very strong when he first came out. Those are some non-freebie characters that we're getting in this poll. Of course, the Dakota Kai and another ZKO. Another Kabuki Warrior. I mean, this is just looking... This is looking rough. And you know what? At this point, man, I might as well just go ahead and probably skip the second one. That was Judgment Day Finn, another Roman. I don't think that anyone needs to sit and wait through a whole nother set of polls like this. This is just demoralizing. I mean, how many zombie Romans do you want to see pop up on your screen? There is somebody else that's new. Naomi always shines. She definitely shined when she first came out. Fantastic character for the female game. Doesn't really have enough juice to cut it these days without a lot of bells and whistles, a lot of board dependency, and a lot of patience. She's still decent, but nothing crazy to write home about. Another Dakota Kai, another Zombie Seth. I mean, this is a demoralizing pull. We got gold stars, though. Another Street Profits, Montez Ford. I mean, look, if you're missing him, he's a solid coach. The black moves that destroy gems will destroy one more. Somebody new. We got Zombie Rhea. It's always nice to see a new face in the loot polls. Another Zombie Roman. My goodness. We're going to reach a point where 20% of the poll is going to be Roman. Another Z Finn. And right before the podium, we hit Zombie Austin 5-star bronze. Wow. That'd be great if he wasn't just given out for free. Our podium, I typically no tap, but I mean, we've already been here long enough. And we all knew who was going to make an appearance on the podium. And our guaranteed featured number 1 is... Speak of the devil himself. 75 shards not enough for you? Well, how's about a 6-star bronze? Judgment Day, Dominic Mysterio. And the other guaranteed feature that we will hit, Zombie Hogan. Z Hulkamania is not running wild. He's probably walking very slowly. So out of all of that, we ended up getting a singular fuse. Like I said, this loot pull was not going to be fantastic for me. But the thing that I would like to do here is I kind of want to go through, forget first and foremost, I want to count how many Zombie Romans that we hit, which I think is hysterical. But I want to count how many freebie characters that we pulled. So Zombie Finn was a freebie. Dakota was a freebie. ZKO was a freebie, so that's 3. Finn is a freebie. Judgment Day, that is 4. Kyrie is 5. ZKO, again, is 6. Dakota is 7. Zombie Cena was not free, I don't think. Or maybe he was given out for free as a 2-star bronze at one point. But just in case he wasn't, I'm not going to count him. Finn, we'll say, is 8. Dakota, again, is 9. ZKO is 10. Kabuki, 11. ZKO, 12. Dakota, 13. Finn 14, is KO 15. Kyrie, Finn, KO puts us from 16, 17 to 18. NWO Hogan, you could argue, is free on the Showdown shop, but let's just assume none of these guys are free at this point. Out of a 55 pull, 18 characters are freebies. A third of a loot pull is pure freebie characters. Now let's have some fun and count how many zombie Romans that we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that screen alone. 6, 7, 8, 9. I was not kidding. We actually hit 10 zombie Roman characters. Wow. So 18 freebies, 10 zombie Romans. That's half of a loot pull. Completely useless. So yeah, not the best experience there. Instead of making a whole new video and going through that whole, pain again and all that whatnot, I'm gonna just go ahead. We're gonna click this and we'll just review this this sheet, this tab, this page, whatever you'd like to call it. So we're gonna open that again. I will click 2 for good luck like I typically do, and then we'll skip the rest. I don't really need anything like I said, but just in case you want to get your little dopium hit, whatever it's called. There's a zombie Gunther, which you're going to get for free this month anyway. And another Cena. Let's go ahead and skip the rest. No fuse ups that time around. We hit 50 more Sheamus shards, 75 Ray, 3 sets of 75 for Barrett, another 100 on the Roman, and then the full posters came through. We hit Shamrock, we hit a couple Naomi's, again with the Finn, the Cena, the Romans. Romans running wild, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already of them. There's the Gunther that we hit. Plenty of ZKO, plenty of Finn, plenty of Cena, more Kabuki Warrior. There's another set of Romans right here, another trifecta. That makes 8 Romans on the single pull as well. We did get lucky and hit a Technician against all odds Kofi Kingston, and we managed to hit a 6-star silver zombie Rey Mysterio, actually, as one of the non-guaranteed features. So that is something that is definitely out there and doable. Again, it's all in the name of RNG, but RNG was very ugly for this loot. We can also run it real quick and do a quick count on freebies. So Finn is a freebie, is 1. None of these I don't think were free. Naomi wasn't free. Stevie wasn't. Rhea, I don't know if they gave her away recently or not, but we're going to assume not. Roman, they didn't give away, even though he's dropping like hotcakes. So Finn down here is 2. KO, 3, 4, 5. Finn is 6. Finn is 7. Cena, we didn't count in the last one. We won't do it again there. Oh, sorry, skipped Gunther. Gunther's 8 because we're getting him for free this month. Finn and Finn again is 9 and 10. Kabuki Warrior, 11, 12. 13, 14 down here with Gunther, 15 with a powerhouse Braun Breaker. So yeah, 15 free-to-plays and 8 more zombie Romans. Ouch. So, yeah, this is definitely not the greatest loot, is what I would have to surmise. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't spend, doesn't mean that you should spend. If there's something that you're going for, obviously, by all means, you do whatever it is that you do. I was doing this for some points, like I said before. This will get me enough points in the event to max out the event and to be able to pick up a good chunk of midweek, month-long prize wall. That is why I did this. For those of you that are still wondering, why would I pull on a loot that has nothing in it for me? The month-long midweek prize wall does have plenty of stuff in it, even for someone like myself. There's 100% gem damage straps galore on that wall, and this was enough of the prize wall to justify me making this decision. And again, just because I'm doing it doesn't mean that you have to do it. Anyway, that is going to be the end of this video. You might call it a train wreck. I might call it a dumpster fire. It was not fantastic, but I appreciate you all for watching. Make sure to drop a like, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel. That is the #1 thing that keeps me rolling. We just broke 200 subscribers, which is a huge milestone for someone like me who is just starting this up. I'm looking forward to trying to make some major progression moving forward into hopefully becoming an official content creator, and I cannot do that without each and every last one of your help. So thank you very, very much. Hopefully you enjoyed the train wreck, the dumpster fire, the loot pulls that we had today, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week. Have a good one, everybody.